All right, on your screen right now, we are just about to start our third game. Yep, our third game of the day. It's going to be a good one, that's for sure. It's going to be the Philippine Merchant Marine School Mariners, the team in white. They are on the floor right now. They will be taking on the very dangerous New Era University Hunters. They will be clad in blue this time, navy blue. Being called to the floor right now are the Hunters, of course. Already on the floor are the Mariners. They are led by Eugene Cabawatan, Warren Shenes, Brian Hilario, Ralph Briones, and Galicia, who will jump at center. Meanwhile, Coach Adonis Chela of New Era, he will counter with, well, the usual suspects. We have here Jeff Comia, of course, the main man of New Era, Nemesis De La Cruz, who will start this time, Tyrone Reyes, John Akindele, and jumping at center is Azar Ujan, and we are on the way here in Valenzuela City. First possession is with the Mariners. Cabawatan to Briones. Hilario, first crack at the basket. No. Oh, look at Shenes jump out of nowhere, but the Hunters get back control. All right, helter-skelter basketball early. Briones turn around, back pass. Cabawatan, he can hit this. Well, you know, Cabawatan's shooting was absent in their first game, but they won. All right, PMMS won over the PCU Dolphins 62-61. That's right, the Mariners coming all the way from Las Piñas City to Valenzuela City, both ends of the metropolis. Meanwhile, New Era, they are in Commonwealth Avenue in Quezon City. And Comia, using his upper body strength, of course, we know the upper body strength of Jeff Comia, making those 2 points possible. 2-0, first points of the game, courtesy of Jeff Comia and the New Era Hunters. Of course, New Era, they had a good, they had a good start. They, although in the end they sputtered and they lost their first game on opening day to PCU 100-92. But they gave it a good fight. We are now tied at 2-all. Look at this, a very entertaining basketball to begin the game. You can see the players with a lot of energy. That's why it's already infecting us. Shenes! No, Akindele there to recover, but ball is loose again. Briones! Yes! You know, Briones hit the crucial basket against PCU that secured the win. Of course, our best player back then was Brian Hilario. De La Cruz, Ujan, Akindele! Oh, missing the gimme. Akindele still keeping it alive. Reyes! Nope. Look at that, outlet pass. Hilario. And Hilario runs the floor very well for 2 points. Reyes will essay the role of point guard. Reyes attacks. Reyes gets 2 points. All right, 7-4, 3-point lead. That 3-point shot by Briones has the ball now, proving to be the differential. Handoff fakes. 3-pointer by Jerome Galicia. Well, you can see the center. Well, he's actually not that tall, but he's quite bulky. And it's nice to see that the big men of PMMS can hit that outside shot. Of course, they can borrow a page from their head coach, Aldin Morante, who he himself was a dependable outside shooter during his playing days. Especially when he played professionally with the NBA's Pampanga Dragons way back in 1999. That's what, 20 years ago? Oh, well, that's 20 years ago already. 1999. It's 2019 already. All right, inbound here for the Hunters. Again, a very entertaining basketball we have. No fouls given up, but we have an 8-second violation. Reyes was not aware of it. Okay, I was about to say that we have very entertaining basketball here right now at the Rise Tower of the Our Lady of Fatima in Valenzuela City. We are on the 3rd floor, by the way. Briones hemmed in. Kabawata not ready to receive. They should give Kabawata more touches so he can get his shooting going. Meanwhile, traveling is called on New Era. And if I remember correctly, New Era, they rep some really mean red jerseys during opening day, but now they have a new color. So it seems that the New Era will be parading many colors this season. Hopefully the season will be just as colorful for them and they can go all the way to the championship. Of course, all these teams are after that elusive NASCO championship, right now held by St. Clair. Spin move, Hilario, that's his move, so hard to defend. Now, how do you defend somebody who has so many moves to the basket? Komya attacking, and he will not be denied as well. Of course, now that's Jeff Komya for you, Mythical 5 member of the NASCO from last season. Shenes, yes. Warren Shenes, the transferee from the Rizal Technological University. Of course, NASCO will state that if your school does not participate or gets disbanded, you can play immediately with any team with no residency. Early substitution here for Coach Adonis Chera. Nemesis De La Cruz will sit down and he will bring in number 9, Estrella. Estrella lived up to his name and he had quite a stellar performance on opening day, despite the loss. One of the, you can say, a good building block for the future. Akendele will attack. Nope. Briones to Shenes. Shenes is the opening, and Shenes draws the foul. So you can see in the way Shenes executed that layup, he was clearly trying to fish a foul from the defense. 2 team fouls on New Era. At the line, Warren Shenes. Second one coming for Warren. No good. Akindele clears it. They are behind by 7. No, they allowed PMMS to go full steam ahead early. And let me see. That's going to be for Reyes. That's for Reyes. Yes. Akindele did not touch the ball. He just tried to jump as high as he could. Of course, the best athlete on New Era, John Akindele. Shenes to the corner. Hilario. Oh, yes. Now, Brian Hilario had a slow start against PCU, but he picked up his game in the second half. It's important here for Hilario to be cooking for the entire 40 minutes. Oh, Komya! Now, Komya just erased his defender there. And the fans here love that. Shenes. Pop out, Hilario. Hilario. Great pivot move by Hilario. Briones will save it. Yes, he saves it to the right person. Kabawata, no! That's what they're missing right now from Kabawata. No, he was a very solid shooter last season, but yet he's still looking for his shooting form this 19th season. Speaking of shooting, Jeff Komya cleans the hoop with that 3-point shot, and now they're just behind by 3. PMS on top 60-13 over the New Era Hunters. Briones, he can hit that. Yes, he does. 3-pointer for Ralph Briones. So lead of PMMS back to 6. All right, Kinga announcing his arrival with that stab. Of course, Kinga, another, player who gave a newcomer who gave a good account of himself on opening day. Traveling called on the Mariners, and these new players, or those who made their debut last week during our opening, the important thing for them is, in your first game, you have to play very well because, as you know, the first impression of our basketball fans will be a lasting impression. So they might as well not do their best. Well, actually, you should do your best all the time, not just on opening day. Little bit of hesitation there. Komia has it. We'll be saying this young man's name a lot today. Komia! And that's an offensive foul. Yes, very clear. He warded off with this offhand. His defender. That's not allowed. Oh, wait, a new player in for Coach Alvin Molante. Number 18, Kabilin, will come in. Of course, he was also part of the rotation in their first game. Oh, Kabilin having trouble putting the ball in play. And, yep, that's allowed. It was not clear. There was no clear control of the ball. Referee's letting it go. But an offensive foul is called on Galicia. Only the first on Galicia. And also the first team foul on PMMS. Wow, that's good defense by PMMS. That's only their first foul. Joshua Bingas is in the game. Gives it to Komia. Bounce pass. Kinga! Yes. Hilario will look for Briones. Briones says easy. Okay. They'll map out the play. Galicia. They move the ball around. It's with Shenes. Let's see who will attack the basket. Shenes. Kick out. Hilario. Corner on the way. Short. Hilario gets his own miss. Hilario. Oh, Hilario is really a stat stuffer. He can really fill up those stat sheets with different kinds of statistics, not just points. Hilario will try again. This time he rings the bell. That's his second three-point shot of the game. Brian Hilario. Well, you can safely say Brian Hilario is no doubt the leader and the best player on this PMMS batch. Kinga, hemmed in by two defenders. Who's it against? It's either Galicia or Hilario. It's on Galicia. Second one already on Galicia. He has all the fouls of PMMS. And I guess with two fouls on Galicia, Coach Morante has to preserve his starter. He brings in JP Palomares to man the slot for the Mariners. Palomares, a very young man, a product of the junior Mariners. It's nice to see your juniors grow up and move to the senior team. Meanwhile, Estrella nails a three. Oh, only 2 points now separating these two schools. Briones using the Hilario screen. Gives it to Hilario. Shenes. Shenes taking too much time. Shot clock is winding down. It's down to 10. Briones has to fire. No, Kinga quickly. De Guzman for the home run. We are tied at 22 all. All right, look at this. We're tied at 22 all. We've got 44 seconds left in the first, and we have a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching the 19th NASCO from Our Lady of Fatima, Valenzuela. Back, back to the ball game. Of course, that timeout was called by Coach Alvin Morante after the Mariners allowed the Hunters to tie the game at 22 all after controlling majority of the first period. So now we have a ball game here. Hilario. Well, so far no relief for Hilario. Of course, he has played 40 minutes a lot of times for PMMS. That's how much confidence Coach Morante has in him, or simply he needs Hilario. That's why he's playing for 40 minutes. Of course, that timeout should at least stop the momentum of New Era. At the line, De Guzman. Of course, De Guzman responsible for the comeback of New Era. His layup earlier tied it at 22 all. And now he has 3 points after that free throw. This is Robert De Guzman. Of course, when you say De Guzman, New Era, that reminds us of a player from some years back, a few NASCO seasons ago. You know, Jeff De Guzman, he was a real scoring machine back then for New Era. Foul is called. So at the line, this is Joshua Templo, of course, from the a graduate from the PMMS Junior Mariners. Is now with the Senior Mariners. Templo, one of the vital cogs of the Junior Mariners last season. Second one coming for Templo. Nope, but offensive rebound by Wendell Atas, who announces his arrival. So we can see that Coach Morante would rather bring the veteran Atas off the bench. And that ends our first period. And we are tied. Yep, we are tied at 24 all. And that means we will have a very exciting second, third, and fourth period coming right up after a few reminders. Stay with us. You're watching the 19th NASCO. We are here at Our Lady of Fatima, Valenzuela. Welcome back. You're just in time to join us for the start of the second period of this. Well, this is obviously an exciting game between the New Era University Hunters and the Philippine Merchant Marine School Mariners. Anti-Servino here live and direct from the third floor of the Rise Tower of Our Lady of Fatima in Valenzuela City. And we're tied at 24 all. Of course, PMMS with control early, but New Era fighting back to tie the game. And Kinga has given the lead to New Era for the first time. And Kinga once more, instead, no, he gives it to a teammate, but they bubble it, they throw it away. Again, helter-skelter basketball. Kinga reverses, blocked by Hilario. And the veteran, Joshua Biga, says, easy guys, settle it down. Take it easy. De Guzman. He fueled the rally earlier. He gave the lead. He tied the game for New Era. Templo will give it to Inigo. Another player from their juniors, Inigo. And when you look at them, they still look like members of their junior team. All right, Jeff Comey will come back after his brief rest. He will replace Estrella. Templo signals the play. What does this mean? Using the screen by Galicia. Galicia has 2 fouls, by the way. He is the only Mariner in foul trouble thus far. Box and 1 defense by PMMS. And now they shift again to a 2-3. Comia. They move the ball around. They see the opening. Kick out. Bring us. He whips it to Kinga. And a foul given up by Palomares. So you can say that, Kinga, the big advantage as far as physique and size is concerned over the reed-thin Palomares. Meanwhile, another big man will come in for Coach Alden Morante. This is Rofer Kapalad. Kinga! Hey! Atas. No, Atas, he can hit it from the outside. Galicia, though, heard us. Hey, I can hit from the outside, too. New Era lead, down to 1. They throw it to the post. Gabriel, kick out to Kinga. No. All right, Inigo quickly to Templo. Templo will challenge the defense. And Templo traveled. All right, a few substitutions here. Adzarujan will come back. He started this game at center. He will replace Joshua Bringas, and also Rich Marticio, one of the returnees from last season, will come back. Will enter the game for the first time, rather. Of course, Marticio, one of the shooters, who will complement the game of New Era. Galicia, look at the big man run. Could not finish. Comia. And Comia, ball batted out, but it's going to be last touch on a white shirt. John Akindele will come back. He will replace Kinga. Of course, Kinga has done a good job of building this lead for New Era. And now it's the job of his teammates to sustain it until he comes back. Marticio, he can fire for 3. No, Akindele taps it. Comia sees the opening. Offensive rebound, no good. Marticio, they will recycle. Shot clock is reset. We are just under 7 minutes in the second. Ujan, Marticio, nope. And Atas with the long rebound. He'll give it to Inigo. Of course, Inigo, the youngest of the Inigo basketball playing brothers. Of course, his brothers are already in the PBA D-League. Kapalad cannot complete, but Shedes is there. And with that, the lead has been restored to the Mariners. That's why Coach Adonis Chela is suing for time. And we'll be back for more of your 19th NASCU. Stay there, please. back to the ball game. The Hunters have just lost the lead, but they're trying to regain it with that attack to the basket by Ujan. Ujan will draw a foul. Referees deem it an early foul, so it will not mean free throws for Adzar Ujan. Instead, it will be a baseline inbound for New Era. Akindele receives it at the high post. Ujan to bring us. Nope. Ball will stay with the Hunters. Akindele to bring us bubbling. Finds Comia. Back to bring us to Marticio for 3. Too strong. Galicia to Shenes. To Inigo. Back to Shenes. Inigo looks around. Tells Shenes to cut. And Shenes will draw the foul. All right, at the line, Warren Shenes. Last year, Shenes was a vital player in the rotation of the RTU Blue Thunder. But again, with RTU taking a leave of absence, he has decided to transfer without residency to the Philippine Merchant Marine School. And that's one of the rules here in the NAASCU. De La Cruz is back. He started this game. Oh, Akindele all alone, but he was late in reacting. It allowed the defense to set up. Instead, he kicks it out. Ujan with a foul on New Era. Well, for sure, this venue will be packed later on when the home team, Our Lady of Fatima, will play the Manuel L. Quezon University Stallions. I think the Stallions are already here. They're just waiting for their game. Stallions are seated at the right baseline. Shenes met by De La Cruz. Atas to Johannes Bautista, who is playing for the first time. He did not play against PCU. Inigo missing. And look at that. Comia, De La Cruz, extra pass. And Bringas gets 2 points. PMMS still up, but now by only 1 after that Bringas basket. Shenes using the Bautista screen. And it's stolen by Bringas. Bringas. No. He babied that layup. Ooh, and Shenes. That's a hard foul given up. Reyes will return. He was part of the starting 5 of Coach Adonis Chera. All right, Shenes will do the sideline inbound. Bautista to Inigo. Galicia attacks. No. Comia, look at him go all the way. Yeah. And that's classic Jeff Comia for you. He has been doing that since his days with the New Era Junior Hunters. Of course, after that go-ahead basket by Comia, PMMS calls a timeout, and we'll be back for the final 4 minutes of the first half. Stay with us. You're watching the 19th NASCU live here from Our Lady of Fatima in Valenzuela.
Energy, speed, endurance, Do you have what it takes to compete? Fuel up with Belly Pure and boost your performance. Belly Pure. Live faster, live higher, live stronger.
All right, we're back, and the lead was just restored to New Era after that strong drive by Jeff Comia. 32-31. Mariners are trailing by 1, but of course a basket will give them back the lead. Kabawatan losing it. I say, they should set up Kabawatan with screens. They should give him some screens, free him up for his patented three-point shots. Again, we are missing the three-point shooting of Kabawatan. Reyes. Kinga is back. Nemesis. Reyes against a smaller defender. Comia. Comia will use the screen. Comia will take the three. Whoa! Clean as a whistle. This is, I believe, the biggest lead enjoyed by New Era, 35-31. Bautista! Johannes Bautista with 2 points. He is the tallest player on the PMMS team. A scoop shot is good for Nemesis de la Cruz. Galicia will wait for his teammates, or he waits for Briones to set it up. Hilario, by the way, is back in action. Oh, Briones. Short on the layup, though. And look at the Comia. Eyes already on the basket. They will now set it up. Again, Ujan with the screen. What do we have here? We have a foul. Eugene Kabawatan with the foul. Dexter Castillo will come in. Well, we can say that Dexter Castillo has gone down in the rotation for Coach Chela, because I remember 1 or 2 years ago, Castillo was usually the first man off the bench or even as part-time starter. Reyes. Oh, wow! That's a game breaker. (40-33). Lead of New Era is 7 after that triple by Reyes. Ball batted out by Comia. And this is a good matchup by Hilario versus Comia. Jumper is too strong. Quickly, Comia. Castillo. All energy! But, well, he had to change his shot at the last second when he saw the defender beside him. But, good effort there by Castillo. He will shoot 2 free throws now. So at the line, Dexter Castillo. Okay, first one does not go in. Oh, we know Castillo is a little bit cold off the bench. It's only now that he has been inserted by Coach Chera. 2 misses for Dexter, but they keep it alive. Kinga will give it to Comia. Comia, fancy dribbling. Reyes attacking. Reyes changing shots in mid-air. Or changing hands, rather. Castillo will go for 3. Try to beat the shot clock. It will still... Alright, that's legal. Shot clock will reset. It hit the ring in time. Reyes speeds Comia. Comia. Sidestep. No. Rebound, Briones. Briones Hilario will attempt a 3. Too strong again. Galicia, too strong also. Castillo recovers in time. He will wait for his teammates, just to be sure. Reyes has been playing well lately, helping them build this 7-point lead. Kinga is hacked. So at the line, this is Kinga. You should say a good recruit by Coach Adonis Chela. Of course, Kinga, a big addition to his front line. As you know, for the longest time, New Era has not been blessed with, you can say, the tall 6'6", 6'5" players, but they have found, good athletic 6'2", 6'3" players. But then again, here in the NASCO, having a player above 6'4" is a luxury. Comia with a steal. Comia versus Hilario, aerial combat, and you can see the intensity written on the face of Jeff Comia as he slaps hands with Dexter Castillo. Only the first foul on Brian Hilario, so now both teams are in the penalty free throw time here for Jefferson Comia. First one is good. Second one coming for Comia. It's good also. 10-point lead now for New Era. Briones bounce pass to Atas. Back to Briones against Reyes. It's with Hilario. Hilario freed by the screen of Bautista. Hilario having trouble against the defense of Comia. And he throws it away. Reyes in transition. Yes. Oh boy. A 12-point lead now. Coach Alden Molante is now standing up. Kabawatan. Finally! That is what we missed from Eugene Kabawatan in their first game. His 3-point shooting. Hopefully it will come back in this game. Comia forces the shot. Tried to beat the horn. So at the end of the first half, our score is 45-36. 9 is the lead of New Era over the Philippine Merchant Marine School Mariners. We'll bring to you the second half after this commercial break. Stay with us. You're watching the 19th season of Your NASCO.
Energy, speed, endurance. Do you have what it takes to compete? Fuel up with Pure and boost your performance. Pure. Live faster, live higher, live stronger.
You're just in time to join us for the start of the second half of this very well played ball game. New Era, the team in the dark blue jerseys, enjoying the 45-36 lead over the Philippine Merchant Marine School. But Philippine Merchant Marine School (PMMS) with the first crack at the basket here in the third quarter, and Ujan picks up the first rebound off the first miss. New Era now looking to add to their lead. Whips it to Estrella back to bring us. De Guzman, Kinga. Twin Towers here for Coach Tierra, playing Kinga and Udjan at the same time. First foul on Wendell Atas. At the line, Kinga. Ten-point lead for the Hunters. Another miss. All right, Shenes will inbound to Briones. This is a starting backcourt for Coach Aldin Morante. Atas. No, Briones having a hard time. Kabawatan pops out, but Udjan is there to cover him. Hilario. Yes! Lead is down to 7. Estrella attacking, and he will get the easy 2 points. All right, Briones. He's too far from the basket. Shot clock says 10 seconds. Three-pointer, yes! So now 2 3-point shots for Eugene Kabawatan, and that's bad news because Kabawatan is starting to heat up. And we know that Kabawatan can pour in those 3-point shots when needed. I guess it's enough that he had a slump in their last game despite the win. Meanwhile, bring us. Oh, that's only a 2-pointer, a long 2-pointer. He had a part of his shoe on the line. Atas hands up to Kabawatan. Kabawatan back to Atas. Shot clock is down to 5 seconds. Shenes. Yes! 3-pointer by Warren Shenes. Lead is down to 6. Now let's see how New Era will react amidst this fight back by the Mariners. At the line, De Guzman. Well, we remember De Guzman from the first half. I mean, he was the one who put in the equalizing basket. And from there, it was all New Era. Scored on that unmolested layup to tie the count at 22 all. Atas. Pass is too strong. Of course, you should reward your big man for sprinting down the floor. All right, JB Palomares will return. He had a brief stint in the first half to replace the foul-troubled Galicia, who picked up 2 quick fouls. Whoa, beautiful layup. Does not convert though, but Kinga is there to clean up everything. Hilario sailing into the basket. No, but the referee says there's a foul. So at the line, Brian Hilario. First one is no good. Well, they need everything right now since they're playing catch-up. Remember, it's easier to build a lead than to come back from a deficit. So spit at the line for Hilario. New Year still on top by 8. Estrella. Oh, Estrella is Let's see, is there a foul? Yes, there is. No. Oh, no, no, it's a clean swipe. But it went out. Last touch was the Mariner. A steal completed by Shenes. Shenes! But nevertheless, a good challenge there by Kinga. Well, actually, Kinga he could have decided just to let Shenes go instead of giving up the foul. See, there's a school of thought there. You know, if you foul him, you just foul him hard enough for him not to make the basket and then make him shoot free throws, or don't foul him too hard to be called for an unsportsmanlike foul. And there's another school of thought, just let him go. It's a useless effort. He's too fast for you. Okay, patient ball movement here by the Hunters. And now it's with Komya. He takes the three. No good. Ball tap. Won by Ujan. Saves it to Bring Us, faking. No. And in the battle for the ball, referee says there's a foul. It's on Bring Us. Well, so far, ever since the latter portion of the first period, it has been an all New Era show. But PMMS is still there. They're just lurking around the corner, waiting for that chance. So we know PMMS is a very dangerous opponent. $14 on the shot clock for the Mariners. Shenes. Hilario pops out. Ball tap. Stays with Hilario. He will hand it off to Kabawatan, and Kabawatan slips. Well, good news though for those who are following Eugene Kabawatan. He has 2 3-point shots today, and that's good news. That means his scoring touch, his shooting touch, is slowly returning after being absent from the last game. Komya. Whoa, boy. Estrella. Adding to their lead. It's up to 9 again. It was as high as 10 some moments ago. Shenes will try to shake off Komya. That's it. Hilario. Nope. And now Briones gets it. They're putting up a bigger defender on Briones to bother him. Briones running shot. No. Hilario jumped too early, but Shenes has it. Shenes. They tap it to Briones. Briones cutting. Shenes. A good block there by Komya. Helter-skelter basketball. Kabawatan feeding Hilario. Faking. And a good cut to the basket. Nets 2 points for JP Palomares. Coach Adonis Chela has seen enough. He will call a timeout with 4:13 left. And we'll be back for more of the 19th NASCO here from Our Lady of Fatima in Valenzuela. All right, we're back. Hunters use the timeout to stop the brewing rally of the Mariners. Estrella? No, Hilario has it. Let's see if the Mariners can inch closer. Foul away from the ball. It's an offensive foul on Brian Hilario as he was being overplayed by his defender. Reyes will bring the ball down. Well, you know, Reyes has good size for a point guard. I mean, it's an advantage of a point guard that tall. Comia! Oh, what a move! Everything but the shot! Shienes. Briones. Yes! Yes. Only 4 points now separating these two schools. However, New Era showing no signs of panic. They remain cool and collected. Reyes asks for the screen. Instead, he will pass it off. Three-pointer, rims out. Ball is loose. Who has it? Wrestling for it. Referees are quick to separate the players. And possession arrow is ruling in favor of New Era. We have a nice scoreboard here. Nice clear score with the time, shot clock, number of fouls, timeouts, possession arrow. Again, a very nice gym we have here at Our Lady of Fatima. And for sure, when you have a gym like this, you will really be inspired to play your best. All right, baseline inbound. Comia to do the honors. Long pass. Okay, shot clock is down to 10. Reyes knows it. Comia looks at the shot clock. Comia makes his move. He wanted to spin. And that's a 24. That's a shot clock violation for the Hunters. Nemesis de la Cruz will come back after a long rest. So we have a very fresh Nemesis de la Cruz on the floor right now for New Era. Kabawatan to do the inbound. It's with Briones. Briones met by the taller Reyes. Palomares. Hilario posting up Ujan. Hilario up and under. No. Reyes saves it and it bounces off his foot. Referee's point in favor of PMMS. 14 on the shot clock. Quick fire. We have a foul. And we can see Coach Aldrin Molante clapping in approval. So I guess Coach Molante has been very busy today. I noticed last game and even in the previous games from the last season, Coach Molante would rather sit down, relax, and just let his assistants do the coaching. He will only stand up when something's really wrong. Meanwhile, Kabawatan, very important free throws for Kabawatan, missing the second. He will have one more. He was fouled attempting a three-point shot. Two points separating these two schools. Great fight back here by PMMS as we enter the 2-minute warning for the third period. Reyes! Bounce, but they keep it alive. Comia, that's his move! Too strong! Floater! No! Ujan cannot control it. They whip a pass. Palomares cannot complete the layup. And they pass it to Coach Adonis Chera. And Coach Adonis will not shoot the ball because he's not a player, he's the coach. But you all remember Coach Adonis Chera, one of the most cerebral point guards in the PBA of the 80s and 90s. Hilario, they just let him have a shot. Not much of a challenge from the defense. We are tied at 56 all. Handoff. Nemesis is hacked. Free throw time for De La Cruz. Both schools in the penalty with a minute and 15 left in the third. At the line, Nemesis De La Cruz for his free throws. And he hopes to restore the lead to New Era. Not yet. He misses the first. One more free throw on the way for Nemesis De La Cruz. And he wants to restore the lead to the Hunters. Second one on the way. Two misses. Chance now for... And the lead is back with the Mariners on that layup by Palomares. They're in the lead again for the first time since the first period. Comia. They lost the lead. Let's see how they will react. Long bomb. Yes! So easy for Jeff Comia. Lead now, back to the Hunters. Hilario. And he traveled. Substitution here, Marticio will come back. Let's see, he will replace Ujan. Reyes signaling the play. Let's see how this will unfold. Passes on the perimeter. Reyes. Comia. De La Cruz. Nope. And a whistle. Referee spots a foul. It's on Hilario. Third foul now on Hilario. First free throw is good. Ups the lead of New Era to 2. Still at 2. Stays at 2. On that miss. That pass was too strong. Comia. Oh, Comia. Traveling. Wow, we didn't see that. Of course, the referees had a better view. From our vantage point, it looked okay. Briones. You say PMMS dodging a bullet there. 7 seconds. Last shot. Hilario. Oh, Hilario. Hilario ties the game at 60 all. And he can put PMMS on top with this free throw with 3.5 seconds left. Hilario takes a deep breath. Squares for his bonus. Instant. Last shot. 3 seconds. Reyes looks at the clock. He has to fire. Reyes! That will not count. Even if it went in, it won't count. That tip in. So after the third period, PMMS coming back. They have restored the lead to their side, 61-60. Stay with us for the exciting fourth quarter coming right up after this commercial break. You're watching the 19th NASCU.
Energy, speed, endurance. Do you have what it takes to compete? Fuel up with Belly Pure and boost your performance. Belly Pure. Live faster, live higher, live stronger.
Welcome to the start of the fourth period. Andy Cervino here at the very beautiful, you can say maybe brand new, Our Lady of Fatima University Valenzuela campus. This is the Rise Tower, and we're on the third floor. The basketball court that we're playing on is on the third floor, and if you can see on your screen, in that area where you have the scoreboard, that's a jogging path, and on the right side is a gym where you can lift weights. And if you can also see at the top of your screen, those guys moving around are the Manuel L. Quezon University Stallions. They are warming up for their game against the home team, the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix. And for sure, this venue will be filled and noisy when that game starts. Okay, that game is estimated to start at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon Philippine time. And of course, in the Philippines, we are 8 hours ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. So just do the math, folks. Anyway, the math is this so far. The mathematics says the Mariners on top, 61-60. They're on top by 1 point. Briones, kick out pass. Shenes whips it to Kabawatan from the corner. That's Eugene's angle. That's already the third three-point shot of Kabawatan for this game. Estrella will try to get the three back. Short. Briones has it. PMMS once led by as much as 10 in the first quarter. Shenes. Hilario. Hilario has been silent as of late, but he gave the lead, that 1 point lead at the end of the third on that 3-point play. Bodies all over the court. Offensive foul on. Is this Hilario? If it's Hilario, yes, it is on Hilario. That's his fourth personal foul. That confirms it. 4 fouls now on Brian Hilario. And Coach Volante has no choice but to bring in Galicia. And he will return Hilario perhaps at the 5-minute mark. He wants to preserve Hilario for the stretch. Hinga. No. Battle for the ball. So it's going to be a baseline inbound for the Hunters. Komya will do the inbound. They're putting up chairs on the jogging path, so they're expecting a lot of students to watch their Fatima Phoenix. Marticio cannot get the bounce. Palomares clears it. Galicia will wait for his teammates. Briones. Palomares to Kabawatan. Shenes. Shenes attacks. Oh, Shenes. Coach Adonis Chela wants to talk to his Hunters. And we'll be back after this timeout. Stay with us for more of your 19th season of Dina Ascu live from Our Lady of Fatima in Valenzuela. Thank you very much, Soya Bar, for supporting the 19th season of the NASCU. Of course, Soya Bar, that's the place when you want good taho, other soya-based drinks, and other foods, healthy food like pasta, sandwiches. Yeah, just go to the nearest Soya Bar branch near you to get your fix. All right, you have a timeout called by the Hunters, and Coach Adonis Chera wants to fix this problem. They have allowed PMMS to build a 6-point lead. And that's a good timeout, as Gabriel is able to trim 2 points off the lead of PMMS. But of course, there's still a lot of work to be done, and they have 8 minutes to do that. Kabawatan attacking. Kabawatan, runner, no. Ball tap. Kabawatan taps it to Briones. It's the little things that are piling up. Kabawatan! Triple number 4 for Eugene Kabawatan. For sure, his relatives are liking that. They are watching us on YouTube right now. I know Eugene has relatives all over the world, and we're seen on the World Wide Web. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, NASCU. Please subscribe. You can watch all the games. Also, like us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, using the with the same username, NASCU2001. Again, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, NASCU2001. And please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and enjoy the games wherever you are in the world. Shenes! Nope. All right, chance for the Hunters to inch closer. They are on the attack. And that's the right thing. They have to move quickly, because you'll never know. PMMS might just want to slow down the game and take time off the clock. They'll make the clock their friend. Galicia, no. Again, another chance for New Era to come closer. Comia explodes to the basket, but the shot does not cooperate. Estrella. Comia. Estrella again. Yes. All right. Only a basket separating these two schools. 67-69. 2-point lead for PMMS. They have the ball. They can add to their lead. Of course, amidst this big rally by the Hunters, this game has been a game of runs, to say the least. Palomares tries his luck, but not yet. Reyes causing the timeline. Again, good thing for New Era. They are moving quickly, because they don't want to waste time. Oh, block. Shenes will fire. You see, that's the right thing also. You know, when you hear the whistle, don't stop. Continue what you're doing. You know, perhaps the referee might just give you continuation. Okay. So we will have a inbound with 14 on the shot clock, 5:43 on the game clock. 5:43 left before we declare our winner. Of course, there's always the possibility of overtime. So perhaps 40 minutes may not be enough. Briones bounces off the ring. They hook a pass outside. Atas can hit this three. Nope, not yet. Rebound, Hunters. Oh, fast dribbling in traffic. Gets the 2 points. We are tied at 69 all with 5:23 left. And we have a timeout called by Coach Alvin Molante and the Mariners. Stay with us for more of the 19th NASCU. It's getting hot here in Fatima.
Energy, speed, endurance. Do you have what it takes to compete? Fuel up with Pure and boost your performance. Pure. Live faster, live higher, live stronger.
All right, for just who are joining us, New Era has just tied the game at 69 all with 5 and 23 left. But now, chance for the Mariners of PMMS to get the lead back. Briones. Bounce pass to Shenes. Again, we are tied at 69 all. Oh, here's the steal. And and a sportsmanlike foul on Briones. Yes, that's very obvious because it was very clear that Briones hit Comia on the chest from our vantage point. But then again, our commissioner, Mr. Luisito Boy Cruz, and the referees will review that last sequence to determine if it is really worth to be called an unsportsmanlike foul or if they will downgrade it to an ordinary foul. Yes, they will review now our video. So we have a lull here as both teams retreat to their benches. So the story so far, okay, is this PMMS with early control of the game, but they allowed New Era to come back, tie the game at 22 all. And yes, it is going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. PMMS rallying this time in the third, building a 1-point lead on a 3-point play by Brian Hilario with 3 seconds left. And now we're tied at 69 all midway through the fourth period. Oh boy, this game is gonna be a classic. I can feel it. And there's no better way, to break in a new venue like this one by playing, a classic game like this. So 2 free throws for Comia. Jeff Comia nets the 2 free throws with 5:01 remaining, and they will keep the basketball. So this could be a major turning point in this game. Meanwhile, Comia missing. John Akindele, by the way, has returned. Coach Chela now going to his veterans. It's crunch time. Comia! Air ball. So Briones now will try to redeem himself after giving up that unsportsmanlike foul. Atas to Shenes. Briones whips it to Shenes. 7 on the shot clock. Shenes is blocked. And last touch will be on a New Era Hunter. Baseline inbound with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Hilario will fire. Too strong. And that will mean a shot clock violation because the ball did not hit the ring. And if you want to review this game story, we look back, maybe, just maybe, that unsportsmanlike foul could be the turning point. This game has been very tight. Any mistake is magnified 100-fold because of that. Bringas lobs it to Akindele. Akindele gives it back to his teammates. They move it around. Baseline's open. One-hander. No good. Rebound by the little guy, Ralph Briones. Now Briones will wait for his teammates. Wise thing to do. Not force the issue. Atas to Briones. Shenes. Hilario. You want the ball in the hands of your best player in times like this. 3 and 40 remaining. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Eugene Cabawatan, who has found his shooting touch today, who has rediscovered his shooting touch today, is back. And what a time for Cabawatan to start hitting like this one! Lead back to the Mariners. Big 3 by Cabawatan. But it's not yet safe. This game is far from decided. Stay with us until the last buzzer. We have a good one brewing here. Comia attacking. Comia! Yes. Seesaw battle now here in Valenzuela. Who wants it more? Hunters or Mariners? Mariners or Hunters? Hilario against Akindele. Oh, tight defense by Akindele, but Hilario escapes. Akindele forced to give up the foul. Baseline inbound, Shenes to Atas. Atas, handoff. Kabawatan kicks out. Hilario, lean in floater. No! Ah, offensive rebound. Shenes at the right place at the right time. 2:33 left. We're nearing the last 2 minutes. It's winning time here in Valenzuela. Long bomb! No! And now Briones wisely slowing things down. Kabawatan, bounce pass to Hilario. To Briones. Shenes. Handoff. Oh, that was a weak handoff. And that allowed Estrella to bat the ball out of bounds. So it will force PMMS to recycle this play with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Substitution here, Nemesis de la Cruz, the veteran, will come in. The veteran of so many Naasco wars over the last 4 or 5 years. Hilario, spin move. Yes! At the same time, that's the sound of the last 2 minutes. 3-point lead. It's too early to go for threes. Talking about new era. A 2 is sufficient at this stage. Comia. No. Big miss. Briones. Offline. It's again with Comia. Comia. Yes. Lead is down to 1. A minute and 31. A stop here will be major for New Era. They need a stop. They need a clean defensive stop. Hilario versus Akindele. Hilario, hook shot. Yes. We have a timeout with a minute and 14 left. Wow. We need this timeout to catch our breaths. And stay with us for the exciting conclusion of this game. You don't want to miss this. You are watching the 19th Naasco. Oh boy, we really needed that timeout to catch our breaths. The players needed it. The officials needed it. Even we at the broadcast panel, we really need it. This game is far from decided. Just before that timeout, Brian Hilario scoring on a jump hook against the defense of John Akindele to peg our score at 78-75 with exactly 74 seconds, a minute and 14 seconds left before we either announce our winner or if we will need 5 more minutes to decide this game. I wouldn't mind. These two schools have been playing very well today. Long bomb! No! Who has it? Scramble! Oh boy! Referee says traveling. Referees are signaling traveling. Look at all those bodies sprawled on this shiny, brand new basketball court. And it's an honor for the NASCO to break in this brand new court here in Valenzuela. Again, congratulations to Our Lady of Fatima University for building this nice facility for their students. All right, you gotta mop the floor now. Make sure everybody's safe. Less than a minute, 58.4 seconds to be precise. And referees rule in favor of New Era. They will now have 13 seconds and counting to do. Komya! Oh! Wow! Big time three from a big time player, Jeff Komya. We are tied at 78 all. Coach Alvin Molante needs to talk to his Mariners, and we'll be back for more.
Energy, speed, endurance. Do you have what it takes to compete? Fuel up with Pure and boost your performance. Pure. Live faster, live higher, live stronger.
All right, we got 52.7 seconds left in this exciting classic of a ball game. And for sure, a lot of people will be talking about this game. For sure, you would want to watch this again on YouTube. That's right, just subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to see this game again in its entirety, or even 14 seconds on the shot clock here for the Mariners. Eugene Cabawatan will inbound, hounded by Nemesis de la Cruz. Okay, it's with their best player, Brian Hilario. Hilario to Briones. Briones is far from the basket. Shot clock winding down to 6. Hilario knows it. Hilario! Wow! Gut check. What a big three. A lot of guts behind that three by Brian Hilario. No timeout called. De La Cruz will fire a three. Short. They get it back. Brinas. Shot clock. 10 seconds. Komya. Oh, he's blocked by Atas. They save it. What will the referees rule? Let's wait for the ruling. The official ruling. But before anything else, Coach Morante will call a timeout. We will hang on to the air. We will discuss the possibilities. So I understand, based on the size of our referees, that possession will go the way of the Mariners. Possession will be with the Mariners. That's based on the sign of our referees. So we have 28.5 seconds left. First things first, PMMS needs a good inbound. Alright, they have to put the ball into play. They can dribble the time away, but they have to be careful. Because if you look at their scoreboard right now, it says both teams have 2 team fouls each, meaning that New Era is not yet in the penalty. New Era has fouls to give. New Era will surely foul to stall the flow of the offense of New Era. They have to be careful also because, you know, New Era, they have a few good defensive, they have good defensive players on the squad, and they might just steal the ball. So they have to be very careful. They have to take good care of the ball. And they have to be, they have to note that there's a big chance, maybe 99%, that New Era will be giving up fouls because they have fouls to give. They only have 2 team fouls. Hilario. Clock winding down. No foul yet. No foul yet. There's the foul. There's the foul on Brian Hilario. So it's not a shooting foul. They're not yet in the penalty. That means it will be another inbound. They will recycle this play. At least Coach Chela and the Hunters, they were able to see the formation of PMMS there. So they have an idea what they will do next. Let's see. Atas receives at the top of the key. Another foul is given up. So that's only the 4th team foul of New Era. The next one will send the Mariner to the free throw stripe. So it's going to be a sideline inbound with 22.8 seconds left. Kabawatan with the unenviable task of putting the ball in play. Komya will be defending against Kabawatan. Be careful because Kabawatan might get the ball back. Atas! And they foul Atas. So they are now in the penalty. They will test Wendell Atas from the free throw line. Of course, Wendell Atas, the grizzled veteran of the Mariners. He has served his school very well all these years. Makes the first free throw. Makes it a 2-possession game. Oh, miss! Hunters have to move quickly. Komya losing it. Gets it back. They attack. Oh, ball batted out. It's on Briones. PMMS not yet in the penalty. That's only the 3rd team foul of the Mariners. 12.1 seconds left for New Era to do something. PMMS, they won their first game. They're at 1-0. They're looking for their second win. Meanwhile, New Era 0-1. They lost on opening day. They do not want to fall to 0-2. They want to even their record at 1-1 by winning this game. But we have 12 seconds before we find out what will happen. Meanwhile, our referees are reviewing that last sequence. They want to be sure that the right call will be made. Again, 12.1 seconds left in this game. 2-possession lead for PMMS after that free throw split by Wendell Atas. But of course, the biggest shot of the game, that 3-pointer by Brian Hilario with 42 seconds left, that shattered the 78-all deadlock. Let's see if New Era can churn out 4 points or more in 12 seconds. It starts with his free throws by Estrella. So they deemed that a shooting foul. Estrella not helping their cause by missing. That's a major miss by Estrella. And that will haunt him even up to tonight before he goes to bed. He'll be thinking about that miss, what could have been. Second one coming for Estrella. Good. 3-point lead. They need a stop here, New Era. They need a clean defensive stop. Still possible. Hilario. And they foul. Only 2 seconds chopped off the clock. Actually, less than 2 seconds. Maybe 1.7 seconds chopped off the clock. We had 12.1 at the free throw. It says 10.4. That means 1.7 seconds. Hilario can secure the win with his free throws. First one is good for Brian. Shaking his fist in appreciation. Second one on the way. Brian Hilario. Remember that name. It's good. 84-79. Time winding down. The ball batted away. Inbound. Hilario. New Era. They will not foul. They will just let the time run. Players now start to congratulate each other. And that's the ball game. Woo! What an ending. The final score, 84-79. A 5-point win by the Philippine Merchant Marine School Mariners over the very game New Era Hunters. That's right, now both teams exchanging pleasantries. And we will get to interview. We get to talk to our best player of the game. Your guess is as good as mine. All right, we have our best player. He's coming. That's right. All right, we have here the best player of the game, Brian Hilario, number 23 of the Philippine Merchant Marine School Mariners. Of course, Brian, what was going to your mind nung tinira mo yung 3-point shot na yon na nagpalamang ng 42 seconds?
Gusto ko lang manalo, gusto lang namin manalo kasi sayang yung ensayo. Tsaka yung traffic kanina sa may C4. Naglakad pa kami, tapos nag-commute. Sayang, sabi ko kunin namin yung panalo. Tapos tinira ko na, lakas ng loob na lang. Buti pumasok.
Alright, Brian, now as the best player, this is your chance. Go shout out, greet all those who love you, those who support PMMS, and invite them to your next game.
Unang-una, thank you kay Lord kasi binigay sa amin yung panalo. Binabati ko yung juniors team namin, panalo rin sila kahapon, nasa dorm sila. Binabati ko rin yung pamilya ko sa Pasay, yung kapatid ko, yung mga pinsan ko, yung magulang ko, yung mga tiyahing ko, yung lola ko sa Antique, yung pamilya ko sa ibang bansa. Binabati ko rin yung mga taga Malibay, Pasay. Binabati ko rin yung girlfriend ko, si Jeline Isguera. Salamat sa suporta mo, mahal na mahal kita.
That's right. Now, Brian, now we have one more game after this. In main game, it's going to be nice. Our Lady of Fatima, the home team, will take on Manuel L. Quezon University, and we'll bring that game to you in its entirety after this commercial break. Stay with us for more of the 19th NASCO. Ladies and gentlemen, your best player, Brian Hilario of PMMS.